Hiya, I'm Danny from Faux Barbers. Today I'm going to be cutting some hair and just doing the video really to sort of show you what I'm about, introduce my business, Faux Barbers, which is a mobile cutting service for the southwest of England. If you do need to get hold of me, I've got a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/holdfastbarbers, and my email account is holdfastbarbers@gmail.com. Now, before I start anything, I think it's pretty important that I introduce my friend Sam. Come on mate, come on in. This is Sam.
Hey guys.
There he is. He's been about for a long time with me. He helps put these videos together. He's helped me deliver leaflets when they came from a business. Delivered practice on his head, which has got me to the level where I am now. So he's an important person. You see him a lot in the videos. But yeah, so let's bring on the client and let's see what we can do. So this is Kev. He's my model today. Say hello, Kev.
Hello.
Now, the thing about Kev is he's a gym manager. You know, he's a boss. He's a proper person, really. Now, proper people need proper haircuts. Now, what we could do today, I'm thinking, is we'll go kind of short back and sides, which, you know, it's a real nice, smart hairstyle. But we just make it real defined, really smart with, you know, loads of texture and things like that. So it will just be a normal haircut, but it should look pretty good. Another thing about Kev, he's about 8 foot, so you don't usually see the top of his head. It's mainly when he's sort of sat down, you know, if he's reading a newspaper, on a bus. That's the only time you're really going to see his hair. But those times it needs to be looking good. So what I'll do is I'll start off with the back and sides, bring it down to a 2, and then we'll blend the rest in. Just taking my grade 2 on the clippers, and we're just going to go up and arch it out, so you're not taking it up to a line and stopping. Right, so what we've got now is quite harsh and obviously doesn't look very blended. But we've got 2 just around the sides, sort of ear level. And what we can do now is wet the hair down, and going with how the style already is, let's take it a bit shorter version. So I'm going to do a V-cut, sort of a bit of a faux hawk feel about it. So how I'll be doing that is, if I start at the front, I'm literally going to cut the hair at an angle. So it will obviously cut in that sort of shape. Firstly, I'll start in the middle, so I'll get my guide length all through the middle, and then from that, go down to the sides, and then we'll start going on to the blending. Tell me you're So what we've got at the moment is still pretty early stages really, but we've got a basic shape, so it's slightly longer through the middle, blend down to the sides so it becomes shorter. As you can see though, if you look here, it's quite heavy, it's quite a heavy line, and that is where it's not been blended at all. So what I'm going to do now is take the scissor over comb, and literally, you run it through the hair, it's all the same length, then you hit a longer part there. So to take some of that weight out, I'm just going to follow it up, scissor over comb, and do that all the way around the line just to make it a bit lighter. We've reduced quite a lot of the lines. As you can see, it is blended a lot better. But to get even more blending, I'm going to do the same technique again, but use my thinner scissors, so that basically it adds more texture and blends it just a little bit more. And also, you can see that with the shape of the hair doesn't sort of go straight down. So if I put the thinner scissors through this side and this side, it'll take some of the weight out and it'll sit much closer to the head. Just make it look a bit more round. Not that you don't have a round head, that's not what I'm saying. So we make football head hair look half normal. Right, well, we're definitely getting there. We've got a nice shape to it, it's nicely blended around the back and sides. What we do now is just kind of finish it off. I mean, I'll do a couple of touch-up bits, but what I want to show you is how to add loads of texture to the hair, especially with hair like this. It's quite dark and shiny and thick as well. is that if you add texture to it, it really shows up real well. Now, the most common technique for adding texture is point cutting. Now, what we've got here is obviously the line where we've taken the middle line, which is the longest part. If we then chop into it at sort of 45 degrees and go through all the hair doing that, what you'll end up with is texture, because what it's doing is it's breaking up the length. What I'm going to do is use my trimmers, they're my new ones, which I'll be reviewing in my next video. They're the T-shaped blade, which I really like because you can get real close in behind the ear. Right, come to the toilet. I'll take this off you quick.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
Nicely blended.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's good. Best haircut I've ever had.
See that? It's the best haircut he's ever had. So, 2 up here, and we've blended it into the rest of the hair. That is pretty seamless, I like that. Real nice sharp lines covering ear chode. Real nice sharp lines around the ears and around the side bends. Yeah, nice cut, I'm happy with that. You happy with that, Kev?
I like that.
Kev's happy with it. Look at it.
Thank you.
Loves it. Right, so I'm going to go to style Kev's hair now. I've got a bit of matte clay in my hand. We'll apply that evenly, so real rub it into your hands. And then you want to make sure it covers as much of the hair as possible. Really get it all in there, work it in. So there we have it, finished product. Real nice blended in here, look. When we cut at that angle, we've got shorter hair here going into the longer hair, which is what we were aiming for. It's real nice blend, you know, there's no lines at all, real nice and light. We took the thinning scissors through here as well, just so that there's no corners at all. Alright guys, thanks for watching, much appreciated. Last part of the video, the reason we've done kicking back in this office is because I want to tell you about a cheeky little competition I've got going on. What we do is, next 100 likes on my Facebook page, I'll choose someone at random to receive a whole Fast Barbers mug. Pretty exciting, it looks dope, it looks real good. So just to get them excited and see what they can win, can you just pass the mug over and I'll just do a little...
What mug?
Well, I said bring a mug, mate.
You never told me to bring a mug.
Well, we were filming today, I told you to bring the mug, didn't I?
Oh, what, yesterday?
Yeah.
Forgot it.
Alright, cool, so what we're going to do then? What, so that was a picture? Right, but we're doing that, it's not funny. Right, well, you've seen the mug, you've seen what it's going to look like. I'll do another video when it arrives, because apparently it's not there. But yeah, it's not funny. You'll be getting it, alright? So cheers guys, thanks for watching again, and see you next time.